All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have actually picked up my my travel companion that's coming to travel the United States of America with me. And this is said person. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am here at a random gas station in the middle of Louisiana, about an hour outside of New Orleans, and today I'm beginning a drive. I'm all by myself. Frank has left, he's back in Florida now, and I'm on my way en route to Austin, Texas today because I'm going to meet up a new friend who's joining us on this road trip.
Welcome to New Orleans, I love you!
Just like you want a huge ass beer.
I want a huge ass beer. Now, I just want to let you guys know, if you're new here, you better subscribe and turn on that notification button so you don't miss a single video from this channel, because I'm currently driving across the United States of America. As well, comment down below a place that you would like for me to visit and leave a giant like on this video. And with that being said, I want to let you guys know that my gas pump is finished filling up gas in my car. Wow, I had a really tough time with that. Ladies and gentlemen, the drive begins today. I have an 8.5-hour drive, I believe, to Austin, Texas from here. Woo! Wasn't that kitty purr? So pretty much I'm doing this drive by myself today. I'm excited to see what happens because technically I don't have to be in Austin till 9:30 p.m. to pick up my friend from the airport, and it is 9 a.m. right now. So there's a few hours in the middle between Louisiana and Texas that I have time to just mess around. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm kind of excited because I'm doing these vlogs without much planning, some of them at least. And I'm just excited to see what happens, what I get up to. So if you guys are excited too, let's hit it. Let's drive across the United States of America, baby! Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I have just made it officially into Baton Rouge. I really hope I'm not butchering the pronunciation. I don't know how to speak French at all. This city is pretty cool. I feel like I don't know what part of the city I'm in right now, but it feels like I've just jumped into a sort of central park. There's just a bunch of people like jogging on the side of the streets. There's some really nice big houses on the side. American flags everywhere. You gotta celebrate America. And I've Googled a nice place that's cheap to have breakfast. I think the place is called Louie's Cafe, where I'm heading to right now. I've also heard on the internet that it is very, very busy at this hour. It is Sunday morning right now. So whether I do any of the filming inside, I don't know. Because here's the deal. I'm all alone right now. And for me, vlogging in public, even though this is my full-time job, doing it completely by myself is still not a skill I'm 100% comfortable with, surprisingly enough. So, I mean, it depends on the situation, but especially when you enter a restaurant and you're going to give some sort of feedback on food. It's sometimes a little bit... There goes the GoPro. It's sometimes a little bit uncomfortable to give your feedback in front of a sort of live audience in a restaurant. So, I think I'm pulling up on it right now. This is Baton Rouge. It looks really cool. Let's see what happens. Wow, it is crazy busy here. Google Maps was not lying. Our car's parked up the entire way up and a bunch of people outside. Hi, thank you. Yes. Holy sh**, guys, that was an experience. So first thing, when you enter Louie's Cafe, it is packed beyond belief. There are so many people here, but the staff are very friendly. I was put in right on kind of like right in front of the kitchen seating. I looked at the menu and I ordered the hash browns because it kind of seemed like the cheapest thing on here. See, the thing is, when I Googled this place, I was looking for cheap eats. I wanted something fast and cheap. And I looked at the menu when I got here and I was like, oh, this is not cheap by any means. Anyways, I'm waiting for the food. Boom, arrives a plate filled, a castle of potatoes and cheese and sour cream. The closest thing this reminds me of is like a jacket potato in England, but wow, was this thing delicious. It was under the Cajun hash brown section, and it was amazing. This thing was so filling, so cheesy, filled with sour cream and cheddar cheese, and every bite was just, oh, so good. And look at all that cheese going everywhere. Oh, no, I mean, look at that cheese. Look at that cheese. Oh, God. And now it's time to leave the restaurant. Whew. Oh guys, what a breakfast. Anyhow, I'm going to drive myself now to kind of like the old downtown Baton Rouge area. We're going to see if there's anything to really see, if I should even leave the car. And if so, we'll head out and explore the city a little bit and then get on our merry way to Austin, Texas. All right guys, well I've just parked here up on the riverfront. I've actually had to use one of these little coin things. I haven't used these in a very long time. It's been a while. So I filled up a few minutes and they're so cheap compared to like the new electronic machines that they have everywhere around the world pretty much. But anyways, this is kind of like the riverfront here in Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge? I hope, please someone correct me how I'm saying it. But what I wanted to show you guys was last time that I was here, I actually passed by this bridge. We kind of drove by it on our way out of Louisiana. And it is a really massive bridge. It's very, very cool. So I thought I'd take you guys up here, kind of show you guys this. There's a giant plane here too, I don't know why. But I think this is a memorial for wars and stuff. And so I thought give this city a few minutes, check it out, see what's going on, and then head on our merry way to Texas. So I thought it'd be cool to read this off to you guys. There's actually a sign here that says, "Welcome to the Louisiana Memorial Plaza, one of our state's most sacred shrines. Please conduct yourselves with dignity and respect at all times." So I guess this place is very important. Considering it is the capital of the state, I'm not surprised, but I'm excited to see what's hanging out here. Alrighty, and right behind this kind of memorial center is the lookout that I wanted to show you guys. Oh wow, well that's a surprise. There's a giant ship right here. I don't know what it is. Alrighty, so the giant ship that you see right behind me right now, it's actually called the Uss Kidd. It was also dubbed the Pirate of the Pacific, but I know that it is a museum now. Now, if you look right behind me again, you'll see that giant bridge I was talking about in Baton Rouge. This is the one I took last time, and we're actually probably going to drive right over it coming out of the town itself this time around, so it'll be very cool. In a few minutes, we'll be driving right along that bridge. This was the few deserving minutes that I think it was time to give to this city. I'm happy I did it, but I'm ready to move on because we got a long day of driving. So, see you later, Baton Rouge. If any of you guys are locals from here who have been here, have any tips, if I should come back, did I miss anything, leave them down in the comments below, and let's hit the road again. There she is. Look at this cutie. Let's take our puppy to Austin, Texas. Ugh. Let's hit it. Guys, it's happening. I'm going up the bridge. This thing is massive. Luckily, there's traffic too right now, so I can actually get a cool shot of it. Check me out, guys. Camera 1. Camera 2. So dangerous while I'm driving. Camera 1, camera 2. Camera 1, camera 2. I'm going on the bridge, baby. Look at this thing. It's huge. How do you guys feel seeing tall in a double angle action shot? I'm vlogging like this. I'm vlogging like that. Look at this thing. Now, I've driven on the Golden Gate Bridge, actually on the trip where I drove on this bridge. And I gotta say, this has gotta be one of the coolest bridges I've ever driven on. It's so, I don't know, look how like old and gross and metally it looks. It's just like, I don't know. It's so, it looks like it's about to fall into pieces. Oh, I think I'm on the exit lane. But yeah, look at this thing. Look how cool it is. And you get such an awesome view, especially coming out the other end of the bridge right now. I don't know, guys. Maybe this is super anticlimactic for everybody else watching. I don't care. Guys, this is my road trip. I'm gonna do what I want. You guys aren't gonna tell me how to live my life anymore, okay? It's my road trip. I do it how I want to. I think it's pretty cool. And look at that view. Look at that Louisiana view.
We good?
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a few hours since I've checked in with y'all, and I'm using the word y'all because we're about to cross the border into the great state of Texas. Alongside Florida, California, Alaska, Texas is one of the largest states in the United States of America, and is super historical. There's a lot of history here, stretching back to before the United States was even a thing. I'm not sure because we're going to just be driving to Austin, but in a minute here, we're getting very close to the border itself between Louisiana and Texas. I don't remember if the last time when we crossed the Texas border there was some kind of welcome center. In a lot of states, for those of you guys who are not from the US, when you leave the border of a state, they have either a big sign showing you like a welcome to their state or a goodbye from their state. In Florida, they have these amazing like pyramid structures now, which they didn't have when I was a kid. They're pretty new. In Alabama, for example, it says Sweet Home Alabama when you enter the state. So I'm assuming because Texas is a really big and important state in the United States, there's gonna be something cool. And here we go. I think I'm gonna get the other camera up for you guys. We're just coming across the bridge right now that goes over a river that I think is the dividing river. Yeah, we're about to cross the border. Should we do a camera 1, camera 2 situation? Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. I don't even know where I'm looking anymore. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Texas state line, Orange County. We have officially entered the great state of Texas. Here's the Texas Information Center. Let's enter. Let's see what it's like to enter the great state of Texas. Guys, check out how cool this welcome center to Texas is. There's like a giant nature trail right here. And yeah, this is kind of the entrance to the state. I guess it's kind of the beginnings of a swamp as well. And as you can see, there's kind of a monument and a giant star to commemorate the fact that it's the Lone Star State. It's very cool. And that's a nice little welcome center to the state. Let's continue hitting the road. Guys, what you can see over there in the distance is the city of Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas, ladies and gentlemen. I've made it. But basically, I have a long-ish way. Still got about 2.5 hours to go till Austin, Texas. And it seems like I'll be making it there in the evening hours of the day. So as this giant city of Houston is coming up on me, I have to say goodbye. I stopped over here last time I did across the US for a few hours, and it was a cool city. It's nice and a big city and everything, but there wasn't much for me to do besides that. So I'm deciding to just cut through it and just go around all the way to Austin, skipping over it. So let's just keep hitting the road to Austin. Let's do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thought I'd give you guys a little road update. It is 5:22 p.m. I'm barreling down the highway. It's been maybe 30-40 minutes since I passed through Houston. I got about an hour and 40 minutes till I get to Austin, Texas. I'm very excited. My nerves are starting to get pumped. I'm excited to see a new city I've never been to before. Now, I wanted to inform you guys about what's actually happening tonight. So besides the fact that you guys are going to meet the partner for this trip, we're going to get into that later, because that's probably the most exciting thing about this video. But actually, tonight is a Jewish holiday called Sukkot. And Sukkot is basically a holiday where we sit under these little tent-type structures. I don't want to get into super detail about it because obviously this channel is not a religious channel anyways. But if you're new here, I am Jewish, and I try to keep up the holidays as much as I can. Even though when you guys see this video, it's going to be way after just because of scheduling reasons. Anyhow, I have some rabbis that I know in Austin, Texas. Actually, a few Jewish people that I know from the Jewish community in Austin that I actually traveled to Israel with a few years back. And so I hit them up, and I realized that they're actually there because I completely forgot. And I was like, yo, I could actually celebrate this holiday today the proper way and not have to skip over it, because a lot of times when I'm on the road, I have to skip over a lot of the Jewish holidays, which I don't like doing because I like celebrating, you know, my Judaism, and I like celebrating it on the road, especially when meeting the new Jewish communities I get to meet along the way. So I hit them up and I told them I'm coming, and they were like, come on down, you're more than welcome. So basically what's going to happen is I'm probably going to pull in maybe like 45 minutes before the holiday comes in. I'm going to have time to celebrate with them, to pray a little bit, and maybe just have an hour or two to hang out and relax after this long drive before having to head to Austin Airport to go pick up the partner for this trip. I'm not sure if I'm going to give away exactly who it is in this video. You might have to wait till the next video to find out. I haven't made up my mind on that yet, but I guess we'll find out. Anyways, 1.5 hours left till we get to Austin. Let's kill it! So where have I actually stopped off here in the middle of the United States? Well, I'm in a town called Columbus, Texas, and I've stopped off at everybody's favorite Walmart. Why have I stopped off at a Walmart, you ask? Well, because this place is kind of like a super center for everything that you need to do while you're on the road. These places are great for bathrooms because the bathrooms are usually open, and when they're in the middle of nowhere, I found that they're very clean most of the time. So I've needed to pee, so that's why I'm peeing. I've also needed a new toothbrush. So I bought a new toothbrush and did it all at Walmart. So I'm gonna hit the road, I'm gonna get dressed nice and fancy so I look good for the evening, and then hopefully we'll continue the drive to Austin. Guys, after 8.5 hours of driving, I've literally made it to Austin, to my rabbi's house, 2 minutes before the holiday starts. Amazing how that even happens. Anyways, I'm going to rush to go celebrate this holiday, and I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. Whew! Okay, Jewish holiday festivities are over. If you don't know how Jews are, they like to party and drink on holidays. If you've never met a Jew that does that, well then you know now. Anyways, my partner who's joining me on my trip has landed in Austin International Airport, so I gotta rush to go pick him up because I'm late. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have made it to our couch surfing spot. I've actually picked up my my travel companion that's coming to travel the United States of America with me. He or she is currently making the most amazing faces behind the camera. And this is said person. You can't see them because it's gonna be a surprise. You're gonna have to tune in for tomorrow's video. So I'm baiting you here. I want to let you guys know before we leave right now, that you better subscribe and turn on that notification button because we're gonna road trip the whole US of America. Who is this? You don't even know yet. You have no idea. So subscribe, turn on those notifications, and comment down below a place that you might want to check out. You leave a like on this video if you like this stuff. And we're gonna see you guys in the next one. And I love you a long time. Goodbye, clats.